Hi, this is David Williams. I'm sitting here with Martin Brossman at Brugger's Bagel Shop in North Raleigh. How are you doing, Martin?
It's great to be on another interview with you, David.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think last time we did one at Panera Bread, and we're talking about a different subject. Today we're going to talk about Poken. You're always on the thumb or whatever, your finger's always on the latest thing. So let's talk about Poken a little bit. And I'm sure a lot of people listening to this have no clue what Poken is.
Yes, Poken's is the new social media business card. It's taken off in Europe and Asia. In fact, someone actually saw one with a client of mine and said, "Oh my gosh, they're all over Europe." And I didn't know they were in America yet. And what they've done is answer a concern I've had for years of being a coach and teaching business networking. When we meet in person, we give each other business cards, right?
Right.
And then what happens to most business cards, honestly, with most people? You don't have to tell one of yourself. What happens? They get on their desk, right?
Yep,
what else?
That's the first place, and the next place is the trash.
Yeah, right. They don't get inert.
No.
And really what we want is we don't want to hand things that just get put on a desk. We want to help the person integrate us into their system,
right,
so they can contact us easy. Well, with two people having a Poken, which is the lower end one's $20 and the other $35 with 2 gig memory, we can touch Pokens and then transfer all our information from our photo to our hyperlinks to our social media to our address, everything in a way that you can incorporate into your system. And if I change any data, it changes on your system. This is extraordinary, that little extra piece.
That's awesome. You mentioned something, and I talked to a mutual friend of ours, Jay Izzo, a while back.
Right.
I want to give him a little plug.
Absolutely.
The internet doctor. But he told me when the $20 version you mentioned about, when he realized that you had one with a 2 gig memory deal, he was like, I got to have that one, because that allows you, and it got me to thinking about too, because then you're carrying around a business card in essence on there, and you've got something you can transfer data back and forth on your computer in general. So you're getting 2 pieces of functionality out of the more expensive one. But
yeah, so you're right, David. There are 2 versions. The small one with the little character, or could be some type of promotional product, is called the Spark, and the other one's called the Pulse. The Pulse looks more like a USB drive, and it has it looks like a standard USB memory stick, and it has 2 gig in it. Well, you can carry all your promotional data or resources on that, and I'm going to mention with Pat's new product, Pat Howlett has a new security product where you can keep encrypted all of your passwords and data loaded onto one of these things. Now you have a powerful resource. It's like a business in a box with connections. And when you interface with people with the Pulse, you can connect to almost unlimited number of people before you have to synchronize it. With the Spark, you can connect to about 64, which is an awful lot before you get back to your computer.
And now, since we're doing an audio interview and we're not doing the video version of this, basically to give people an idea, because I have one on my keychain. So I've got this on my keychain, I carry it around, then I come in contact with you, and you've got one, and they're portable. We just pull them out, we touch them to each other, and it transfers the data like that, and then we plug it into the USB part of our laptop or desktop. So talk about that piece a little bit so people
So
can
what
kind of
happens
get a feel.
is, to understand is, we both have 2. So you say, do you have a business card? And I go, well, do you have a Poken? And you go, yes, I do, or what is it? Both could be a conversation piece. If we do, we touch the 2 Pokens, make contact with the Pokens, and they'll glow green when the connection works. If we come in too fast or something and it doesn't make the transfer, it glows red. So now we've transferred a token, hence the word Poken, of data between each other. I got your business card, you got mine, that's it. So we didn't transfer a whole Rolodex to each other. It's protected. After that, you sit down to your computer and you separate 2 pieces and plug it into your USB drive. You double click on the icon related to that, which will take you to the Poken Hub on the web. This is web-based, which is a good thing, because it's not dependent on the computer you're on. So you could be at anyone's computer and do this. Then if it's new, you sign up, and if you've already signed up, then you just sign in, and it synchronizes that data, wipes your little Poken clean of that data, brings it into the hub, and then you see it on a timeline when you interacted with them. So, David, if we connect again today, there'll be 2 of me on your timeline. That's not bad. That goes, wow, we connected twice.
Right.
And there can be some utility to time mark when you interact.
Now, as that pretty much gives us a little bit in a nutshell, and actually we'll close it out and keep it kind of short. We're almost 6 minutes, but as we close out, you've got a website out there.
Yes. PokenRaleigh.com, PokenRaleigh.com, and the project is to bring Poken as a leading business card in the Triangle area and to see how many small businesses I can help along the way. So if you want to get involved, let me know. This is an open project.
So they can, probably the easiest way after hearing this audio is just to keep visiting Poken Raleigh to kind of see what you're up to and what you got going on.
Absolutely. So, and if they want to contribute, come up with an idea.
Right. And they can go, I guess they could go to the Poken main website if they wanted to, but they're not going to have the Martin Brossman touch or that piece.
Yes, and that website is Poken.com. Poken.com is the parent site in Switzerland.
Okay. Well, good enough. Anything else you want to add before we close out?
No, I just look forward to connecting with you, the listener, on with Poken sometime in the future.
All right. Thanks so much, Martin. Take care.